Let's talk about your database today. One of the most underappreciated things that most business people don't have is a listing, a breakdown of everybody who buys what they sell. And I don't just mean the organization. What I mean is, if you know that within DoD, Army is one of your main buyers. And within the Army, we need to go another level deep. Within the Army, we have, let's say, Army Material Command. We have, let's say, the Army Corps of Engineers. And let's just stop there. Within there are different structures, different contracting officers, small business offices, all these different people you need to get to know. There's program managers, all those sort of things. And one of the first things you need to do is map that out. You need to map out with your top 3 agencies, organizations, whatever it may be. You need to map out all the levels that buy what you sell. Now, you can find all this data in sam.gov. If you don't know how to do it, you can join Federal Access, and inside there, we've got an hour and 45-minute video that walks you through how to do it. You can Google it, but it's in sam.gov, all of that data that I'm talking about. And so if you're in there and you pull all that data, you can literally break it down at that level. So who's buying it, all those sort of things. And the challenge becomes finding the contracting officers' names, phone numbers, all those sort of things. And so we usually go back to sam.gov and we start doing some queries and that kind of thing. And that's not really what the video is about here today. The focus is we need to identify the organization chart. We need to identify the positions all throughout it, and then we need to fill it in and put it in some sort of database, whether it's your CRM, whether it's an Excel spreadsheet, whatever it is. The most valuable thing you can build early in the game is that organization. Build out that organization chart, build it out completely so that you know the names, phone numbers, email addresses, all that of everybody who buys what you sell. Because guess what? 1, you're going to want to contact all those people. But 2, you can start to look and watch for those things for those people. And when things come out on sam.gov or wherever they happen to come out, you'll actually be like, oh, well, that's Bob Smith over at AMC, and he's one of the main buyers for what I sell. I really need to pay attention to this. But if you don't know who buys what you sell and you're just seeing some random stuff, you don't know how important it is. You don't know how to rank it or anything like that. And so it's extremely important when you are building your business to build out that organization chart and then fill it in. There's a lot of ways to fill it in. You can Google it. You can look in sam.gov for different information. You can go on LinkedIn, because guess what? You can actually look through organizations. You can filter by position title and all that kind of stuff. In fact, Mark Amtower and I talked about that the other day in a podcast we were recording. That one's coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that one. But there's a lot of different ways using free tools. Again, sam.gov is free. Google is free. LinkedIn is free. There's a lot of ways to use all these free tools to find and fill out that organization chart and build your database of who buys what you sell. So if you're struggling with that, you know how to reach me. I'd love to help you. I've got a half a dozen coaches that would be happy to help you as well, so I can point you in the right direction. If you need any assistance, reach out anytime. We'll see you next video.